YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with another instant basketball analysis video on the Detroit Pistons blowing out the Orlando Magic 135 to 116. The Magic go to 1-4 while the Detroit Pistons go to 3-2. Orlando did win the first quarter 36 to 29, but Detroit won the second quarter 36 to 28 in the third quarter 36 to 28, and it was basically over at that point because they also won the fourth quarter 34 to 24, and that was a 10-point lead just to close them out. And Orlando looking like a mess out there, although they played better offensively in this game. Defensively, they didn't play the way they needed to slow down and stop the Pistons enough to be able to win this game or keep it close enough to where they can probably steal it, unfortunately for them. But Paulo Banchero, their number one pick, 35 minutes, 7 to 16 from the field, 0 to 3 from the 3-point line. He was 10 to 17 from the free throw line. He's going to get to that free throw line. He just has to make them. He missed a lot of them today, but you also got to look at it. He got a lot of points from there too, and he had the most points on the team with 24. He also had 11 rebounds. That's been something that's been great about him this year. He's scoring and getting a lot of rebounds. 4 of them was offensive. He also dished out 7 assists, but he did have 4 turnovers with a steal and a block and 3 personal fouls. He was a minus 10 in plus minus. In France, he's been having an okay season. 33 minutes, 6 of 14 from the field. He did go 3 of 4 from 3, but he also went 7 of 11 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive with 2 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a minus 15 and plus minus. You're not going to be mad at a game like that because it's decent. He did a lot of things for the team, and he really helped them out on the offensive end, but it just wasn't enough. Wendell Carter did his role in 15 minutes. He was 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. He just didn't grab a lot of rebounds. He only had 2 rebounds, and 1 of them was offensive with an assist, 2 turnovers, and he fouled out with 6 personal fouls. They kept him off the court. He was a plus 2 and plus minus. He finished with 8 points. And then Desmond Bane, he still ain't shooting great, even from 3. 31 minutes, 4 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He did go 3 of 3 from the free throw line with 5 assists and 2 offensive rebounds. And then he had 2 assists. He also had 1 turnover and 2 personal fouls. A minus 21 and plus minus. He finished with 12 points. They need him to be better. He needs to be around 18 to 20 plus points every night if they're going to turn this thing around and be a winning team by the end of the season. And another person that you need to stay healthy and need to get production from consistently is Jalen Suggs. He's a big part of what they do. He played 21 minutes. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He finished with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. The fact that he's a two-way player that can hit threes and get to the basket and knock down free throws while also being a good floor reader. He's very important to what this team is going to be and what they're going to do, like he has been since he got there. He just has to stay on the court and continue to be aggressive looking for a shot. Jonathan Isaac, 6 minutes. He didn't do anything but get a block, a turnover, and a personal foul. No points. He was a minus 9 and plus minus. Tristan Da Silva, 21 minutes. He was 6 and 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. He did have 3 rebounds and a steal and a personal foul. He was a minus 3 and plus minus. He finished with 15. You love to see that. He scored not just at the 3-point line, which was good, and he still held his own defensively. Noah Pinda, 12 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds. They always offensive with a turnover and 2 personal fouls. He finished with 4 points. And Gogo Pataze, 27 minutes, 5 of 5 from the field. He did get 6 rebounds, and 4 of them was offensive. That's very good. Two assists, 1 block, 4 personal fouls, a minus 12 and plus minus. He ended up giving double figures in points with 10. Tyus Jones, 9 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, minus 7 and plus minus. He finished with 3 points. Anthony Black, 24 minutes. He was 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. He did go 3 or 4 from the free throw line, so he finished with double figures. You just wish it was more efficient, but he did help on the boards also with 4 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive with an assist and a steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a minus 28 and plus minus. And then Jet Howard, finished with 4 points, 0 2 from the field, 0 1 from three, one rebound. He also had one turnover. He was a -1 and plus minus, no points. And the same for Jace Richardson, 4 minutes, no basket, but he did get an assist and he did get a turnover and was a -1 and plus minus. And that was the end of his night. 38 of 83, 45% from the field as a team. Shooting from the field, 12 of 31, 38% from three, 28 of 40, 70% from the free throw line. They needed to make a better amount of those. They did have 43 rebounds, 22 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks, 16 turnovers, and 27 personal fouls, which was way too many, but they actually had less than the Pistons. Tobias Harris, he would just stop and pop, pull up, game work tonight. 30 minutes, 8 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He finished with 23 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. He was a +8 and plus minus. That was a real strong performance for him. They needed space and they needed scoring, and he provided that tonight. Duncan Robinson did shoot the three ball better than he has been. 29 minutes, he was 4 of 7 from the field, but 4 of 6 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. That's what they signed him for. But he actually helped on the rebounds too with 5. One of them was offensive with an assist, a block, a turnover. He did have 4 personal fouls, unfortunately, but he was a +22 and plus minus. He finished with 15. Every starter for Detroit got in double figures. Jalen Duren, 33 minutes, 5 of 9 from the field, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. When did he start getting to the free throw like that and make them like that? But they needed it to win this game. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 6 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 block, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a +13, well, +18 and plus minus. Cade Cunningham was efficient and he didn't turn the ball over that much. He didn't turn it over well at all in this particular game. 36 minutes, 12 of 24 from the field, but he did go 1 of 7 from three, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He had a double, 30 and 10, 6 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 2 personal fouls, a +27 and plus minus. Asor Thompson, 29 minutes. He did go 4 of 14 from the field, but 1 of 3 from three and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He also got a double, but he did it with the rebounds, 12 points, 11 boards. 5 of them was offensive with 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 4 personal foul. He was a +2 and plus minus. You knew he was going to find a way to help besides just scoring. And he also dished out some good passes without turning the ball over, handling, trying to make decisions for his teammates and for himself. You have to be happy with that as a Piston fan or just in general. Paul Reed, 3 minutes, 0 1 from the field, 1 assist, a -3 and plus minus 0 points. Isaiah Stewart, 16 minutes, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 5 rebounds, 1 of 1 was offensive with an assist, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 6 personal fouls, so he fouled out of this one. But he was a +9 and plus minus with 9 points. Still had a good game, although he got in foul trouble. Ronald Holland, 23 minutes, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls, 10 points. You have to like his scoring and his efficiency today and how he attacked even on the defensive end. It ended up working out for him. Javonte Green, 17 minutes, 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, +10 and plus minus. He finished with 9. And then Karis LeVert, 16 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a +6 and plus minus. Chaz Lanier, 3 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 steal, -3 and plus minus 2 points. Jenkins played 3 minutes, 0-1 from the field for him. He went scoreless, and he was a -1 and plus minus. And Kittman was the only guy that didn't get on the court, although he was healthy. Coach's decision. 46 of 93. They shot 49% from the field, 13 of 32, 40% from three, and 30 of 34, 88% from the free throw line. The free throw shooting was a big difference. You know, they didn't shoot as many as the Magic, but they made them at a higher percentage while also shooting higher from the field and from three. Those do add up on you, and that was a big reason why they lost. Not only that, they got out-rebounded by 3, and they got out-assisted by a couple, I would say 7. The team also had 11 steals compared to the 5 of the Magic. They also had 8 blocks, which was 3 more than the Magic. They had less turnovers with 13 compared to the 16 by the Magic. and they did, like I said, commit one more personal foul with 28, but it didn't really matter because they shot so well from the field and executed real smartly versus the defense of the Magic, and they was able to hold the lead and keep it and just keep building upon it to be able to beat the Magic handedly this game. And the Magic, a lot of us was high on them. We thought they'd be really good. We just didn't know how they was going to start the season, they was going to play. But we knew that the fit made sense, especially after the Desmond Bain trade, that it made sense for him to be on the team, and he provided a lot of things to the table that they was missing. And he was an upgrade to a lot of people over Contavious Caldwell Pope, but it just hasn't meshed well just yet. And, they have been having Jalen Suggs in and out too. They need him to be stable, and then they can build some chemistry, and then they can play better. And they just need, a little bit more from their bench in this particular game. They didn't get a lot of it from them, but it happens. It's just one game. But this season has been a nightmare so far for the Magic. But they have a lot of time to figure it out. It's an 82-game season. They have a long time to really figure out what they are and what they're trying to do, and make changes and adjustments as the season continues to go where it's necessary. And then you look at the Detroit Pistons, they have figured out what they are and what they're trying to accomplish already. And, as long as Cade is executing and he's reading the defense and trying to find a way to make the right play each and every possession, they're going to have a shot to win. He makes everybody on this team better. He creates high percentage shots for himself and also for his teammates, but he needs to work on the shot. The mid-range jumper has to be a little better. The three-point shot has to be more consistent. And then he has to figure out when he dribble what he wants to do. Do he really want to pass early, or do he want to get closer to the basket and get to the free throw line, or try to go for a driving layup? Because Cade, he has the body, he has the mind. He just get caught up in his own head sometimes of what he really wants to do and what he's trying to do. And once he continues to balance that out more and be ahead of the defense, then we'll see some more better performances from him efficiently, whether it's from the field or not turning the ball over. But it's hard to do because some of these guys, you know exactly what they want to do, and it's just about baiting it out and turning it into, a turnover or a block. It's easier said than done because you still have to guard Cade because he's going to take a shot or get to the free throw line. So he's putting pressure and making them make a decision, and that's what the great players do. They make you pick your poison. And Cade has already mastered that even as a rookie, even as a college player. That's why he was the number one pick, because he was just so ahead of everybody else mentally wise and physically that he was an NBA ready prospect. And you're seeing him be one of the best players this year already, like he was last year. So, it's good for him to be the player that we thought he would be. He's as good as we knew he would be and what he will become. He still has a lot of learning, and he knows it, and he wants to learn, and he wants to be great, and he wants to do as necessary to be that. And that's why they made the playoffs last year. That's why they was competitive against the Knicks, is because he is starting to figure things out, and he is getting better at the game, and he's getting better at reads, and he's getting better at how to use his teammates to their full capabilities. And that's what superstars are supposed to do. And he's showing you that he has, that ability to be one, like we knew before he even got drafted. And that's why we liked him so much when he was younger, because he was showing it all there. He just putting it together at the NBA level, which is the highest level of the game when it comes to basketball. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. So you love that type of content, this is the channel you've been missing out on. And I can prove that to you by saying I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I also try to upload videos each and every day throughout the day to always give y'all something to watch and something to look forward to when it comes to NBA content. Not only that, y'all stay blessed up, y'all stay good. Peace. I'll see you guys later today with more instant analysis and more NBA coverage. And your boy Quinn Wade is gone for now. See y'all later, hopefully, and y'all stay blessed.